test. Okay, we are. Let's up a little bit. Let's run down a bit. I will.
Bobby's lost. Well, you've just been to the claw machine. You got your sword, and you did the Tanuki thing. Oh man, I remember the dungeon, but not how to get there. I think it's near the witch's hut. That should be where the first dungeon is.
Okay.
Like to the right of the witch's hut somewhere, I think. Or at worst, you can just go to that swamp and watch the frame rate die. Because it gets really bad. The Crazy even says, Jenses? Music is tad loud.
Okay, I will
Wow.
put that down.
So now that we're on stream and can commit this to record, I will finish my thought. Don't you sometimes wish that instead of Altered Beast being like the mainstream remembered Genesis game, it was Vector Man instead? Because Vector Man is actually kind of good and cool, and Altered Beast kind of just sucks.
Altered Beast is terrible. I'd make it Dynamite Heady.
Or Dynamite Heady. Yeah, basically what I'm getting at is anything but Altered Beast.
I mean, what is it? Is it just because it was the earliest?
Just to pack in.
It's like it's
Some
fucking
people-
terrible.
Everyone has fond memories of Altered Beast, even though
No one can get past the first level.
it kind of sucks.
Hey, I played through the
Shut up, Bobby. No one's speaking to you.
Well, actually, I beat Altered Beast, so it's actually a good game.
Oh, I heard someone come on. It's either Michael Myers or someone joined the call.
You're starting to sound like a kid chameleon, Bobby.
Wait, Michael Myers or Mike Myers? Can I please be Mike Myers? I'd rather be Shrek.
No, you're Michael Myers. Aww. You know, Sarah, it's good that you're here. Say some stuff. Evan, please let us know. Please let us know if you can hear her and how well that's balanced, because we want to make sure us, the game, and patrons, if they jump into the call, are hearable.
Oh, they picked Phantasy Star 4. Nice.
Sarah, say something.
Hi, I see someone I don't recognize in the call.
Oh wait, you know. Oh, 1 second. That's not. Wait, I gotta fix you. There we go. Okay, then that's better. Now say something.
I gotta fix you.
Yo.
Okay.
Hey there. New person. I think.
Yep. Well, I'm not-
Excellent potential. What's up, buddy?
Oh, fine. Thank you for taking my suggestion to play Tetris.
Oh, you did? Oh, I was just playing Tetris.
I mean, yes. Please give us more money. We'll do whatever you say.
So we can start. Start.
Okay, so Evan, everything sounds good.
Joey? Oh, wait, never mind. I thought you were saying fuck Tetris 99. I didn't say off. I didn't see the whole thing. All right, never mind.
Is Joey being Joey? Let's ban him.
Just
I will
because
say
it's his
that I still
hashtag
think one of the
birthday.
best versions of Tetris in recent years is Tetris Effect. Go play that, please.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
that's the-
On Twitter, someone's making a game based on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and its art style is Chris. Look at that.
Bobby showed me at lunch. You're
Where?
behind, Gareth.
I want to see this.
We've already enjoyed that.
I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing.
It looks
Oh,
really
wait,
good.
send me a link.
No, it's on Twitter. Look for it.
All right, hopefully you retweeted it.
We're busy streaming right now. I don't know if you know that. This is important. We can't send a link.
But Bobby can, because Bobby's playing Link's Awakening. Is he awake yet?
No.
So you mentioned the Tetris effect. That's the VR Tetris, right?
It's VR. The VR thing is optional. You can play without the VR.
It's very, very good.
Gotcha.
Yes. Okay, where? I don't see this.
It's like top of Kotaku.
Yeah. If you follow Ian Flynn, he just retweeted it.
Okay. I will check Ian Flynn's Twitter.
I don't know that guy. I probably shouldn't joke about him like I know him.
I will just say Nintendo's probably gonna do their thing.
Yeah, Nintendo going to Nintendo.
I was thinking about it though. They really only ever seem to go after fan games if they're like remakes. So they might be good. Hopefully.
Well, didn't they shut down a Pokemon fan game? What's it called, Uranium or something?
Uranus.
That one's a little different though, because that involves Pokemon Company and Game Freak, and Pokemon Company kind of
Very litigious about their IP.
yeah, they're kind of mean.
They're kind of mean.
Mean.
Let's Go Shuckle says, which Tetris block would you date? The L block facing to the left. That one looks kinky.
I forget which is the isn't one of the blocks like Ted's girlfriend or something?
We're not that close, possibly. I don't know. I don't follow everything he does. Maybe.
I wouldn't date any of them. I'm not really into four-ways.
Well, then you haven't lived, my friend. You have not lived.
I can always rely on the T blocks, so I picked that one.
This is because you're not T-posing, you piece of shit.
Which one?
Good idea.
Which one can I penetrate? Or which
how-
one can penetrate me? So I would choose that one.
How's everyone like this big
What?
lizard? That's kind of cool, right?
Sarah, did you just say what I thought you just said?
What?
Don't get us banned from Twitch.
I'm
Sorry.
like that surprises me that you said that. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, welcome to my life.
Yeah, that was a little bit too far.
Did you just say welcome to
Sorry.
my wife?
Oh my gosh.
No,
We're
welcome
learning
to my
so much.
life.
Your wife? I mean,
My
I have my own, thank you. Our wife.
Wow.
What? No, life. Life, the game of life.
Who would ever make Borat quotes in 2019? Oh wow.
My wife.
Man, I'm getting good at Tetris.
Oh my god.
I should go pro.
Frankie Mutt says, ad ends, and the first thing I hear is, which one can I penetrate? What a way to start a stream. What a way to start a stream.
So I have a kind of a question for any Tetris connoisseurs, either in the call or in the chat. Where does
Alright.
this version of Tetris rate? Like, is it one of the liked version of Tetris, or is it?
I never play it, but I hear it's besides it being very rare, it's not actually that good.
Yes, so
It's
I
got a
mean,
monkey,
it's
though.
it's got a special place in history for being virtually lost for like 30 years. But this, I mean, I haven't played that many different versions of Tetris, but this is probably the worst one I've played.
Tetris,
Like, the-
Tetris DS is the best.
Like the Game Boy version, or Tetris 99. Those I would say go play those instead of this. I am surprised Chris is still playing this.
Me too. I mainly don't know how to get out of the games. Once
Oh,
I'm
press start and hold it for 5 seconds.
in. Oh, that makes sense.
I will say that, after playing Tetris Effect for a bit, then going back to the Tetris Game Boy game I have on my 3DS, I downloaded. Having no drop shadow and no hard drop messes me up.
Yeah, I was struggling with
yeah.
that a little bit.
Chris, this made by Street
Yeah.
Fighter.
Okay. Streets of Rage, got it.
Oh, two player. This three Street Fighter 2 special champion this game.
When is I forget, when is Streets of Rage 4 coming out again?
Next year.
Next year, dude, that looks so good. Have
And
they
remember
confirmed?
when that almost was they were originally playing that game for the Dreamcast? It was gonna be 3D.
Let's be thankful that never happened. Have they
Yeah, it
confirmed,
was
Chris,
canceled.
if Skate is going to be in it?
Not yet. I'm starting to think it's not going to happen. Because I think the new characters related to Skate that they showed off. the
No,
girl with guitar,
It's
Or is
the
someone else.
that's the daughter of one of the main characters from the first game.
Okay. So there might still be hope.
I just want Skate, man. Skate is my favorite fucking character.
Same. I've never
And
played Street Fighter.
I don't
so
know who that
knows.
is.
Skate's the cool one who can actually throw the fat dudes.
Exactly, he's badass.
All right, I will take your word for it.
If you were watching our last stream, Sarah, you would have known that.
I
It
wasn't.
hurts that you weren't watching that.
I'm E Honda.
Attack level maximum. Chris, you actually if you have less stars, that means you're stronger.
Huh. That sounds like a good idea.
Damn it, fall for my rules. Oh my god, you're on crack. Jesus Christ.
Damn right I am. I'm E Honda, bitch. I'm finally in Street Fighter 5. Oh, you're doing that. Ow. What? Hey.
Look at that. It's right before we played that, Chris said, "Oh, I'm really good at Street Fighter 2. You never beat me."
Is this
and
game
then-
always this fast?
No, I put it on maximum fastness.
Well, fuck you. I wonder I look like a weird little spider baby. Where's do you have the 6-button controller? That's how I play this game.
No.
Oh, see, that's why I'm losing. If it wasn't for that, yeah, I'd be winning right now.
So in Japan, the Japanese Mega Drive Mini comes with the 6-button controller, but you just get one. So I guess this is a better value because you get 2 controllers.
Yeah, you still get 6 buttons. I believe you mean in Japan, or maybe China,
China uppercut.
or USA.
Were there any
Frankenmeyer's a
legitimate
question,
fight
Chris.
sticks
I
for the
think
Genesis?
you might be able to answer.
Oh.
Says I have a Yakuza question. Is Majima the Waluigi of that series?
It's Majima the Waluigi of that series. Who? Huh. You know, now that you mention it, I don't think there's... Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that fits that bill more, so I think so, actually. I don't like that. I'm gonna forget we ever had this conversation. Look, I'm the guy who says, of course. Classic. So, I'm gonna make a request as someone who's never played any Street Fighter 2. Can we, move this back to the regular speed so I know what's going on?
Hey, let me speak to you again. What's it hopefully?
Yes, please.
Keep walking into my fist, Chris. That's how I win. That's how I win.
How do I do, M. Bison's Fireball?
Fireball.
Fireball! That's a
Which character in Japan is called M. Bison? Because I know he has, it's a weird name
Oh,
thing.
I want to say who we call Balrog is Bison in Japan, and
And then Bison in Japan is Vega.
and then Vega's Sagat or something like that.
It looks like you got stung by a bee.
Wait, is that still the case, or did they correct the naming convention?
I'm not. No, I no, because I'm thinking because that was in Japan. So I think in Japan they're still like Vega is Bison and Bison is Borag and all that. I think they just changed it over here. Chris, do you want it slow as fuck or do you want it a bit of speed or okay we'll do
Whatever's regular.
I think that's regular 4.
Okay. Just so I
Where's
have a
Ken?
base point.
It's the green guy that Jet the Horse Street Fighter. No, because Blanca's actually a good character.
I'm crazy.
I'm
Where's
crazier
Ken?
than everyone. Maybe we should also put our attack level down as well, so we're not super strong.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. This looks like regular fighting game damage to me. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's okay.
So,
You guys are really cutting out for me.
Again, Sarah, you had that problem last night. I think it's just your internet.
It is your end. I hear them perfectly fine.
what's the M stand for in M. Bison?
Idiot!
I will be right back. I have a backup plan.
Okay. Does it involve you flying to Japan?
She's gonna knock on your door.
No.
No, okay.
I'm here. This is the backup plan. Oh, 12,400 vital. That's pretty good.
So, Ashton, good buddy, how you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How about you, dude?
Hey, can't complain. I mean, I can do, but no one will listen to me. I'm gonna
God, you sound like every
be.
customer I ever get at work. How are you? I could do better. No one will listen. I'm here. I'll listen till 3
You
o'clock.
know what? You know what the worst thing is when you ask someone in that type of level, "Can I assist you with anything else?" They go, "No, unless you had the winning lottery numbers."
Aye.
So, God, I
Oh,
fucking.
so
Unless you
original.
give this to me for free, huh?
Okay, oh, so Chris, one thing for this, if you press start, you go between punch and kick.
Oh, that's right. I was wondering. I'm like, why am I?
Oh, look at that!
Oh, I just literally jumped right into your attack.
I know, right? Because you suck at life.
Yeah. Jeez. You want to tell them anything else about me?
Were there any legitimate fighting sticks released for the Mega Drive or Genesis?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe in retros. No, there's probably one. Depends how legitimate you mean, but I'm sure there's one.
Yeah, I guess I was using legitimate kind of loosely. I just mean the
Good
kind that the tournament door would actually use and find acceptable. Good build quality and all that.
I'll be dousing.
Maybe. I hope someone made that John Arbuckle and Garfield.
Let's turn attack power down to 1 so the matches last longer.
I'm gonna let you hit start first.
I'm pressing start.
Okay. I was like, this sounds like another Gareth. One of his deadly speed traps. Oh, yeah,
I don't really see that much of it. No, yeah, that's a fair difference. Okay. Because you would have been dead by now if I'd punched you 5 times in the dick like that. So, Axon, do you have much experience with Street Fighter?
I played it in the arcade a few times, but other than that, no, not really. So
This guy had an arcade.
this is pretty much all Greek to me.
Look at him brag. What is Dawson doing?
He's dancing.
Okay.
How about you guys? Do you guys play a lot of Street Fighter?
When I was a kid, I played Street Fighter 2 a shitload back in arcades, and Street Fighter 2 may have the distinction of being released in like the most different versions on a single console. You got Street Fighter 2, Hyper Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the Champion Edition. So many different fucking versions of this game.
As for me, I played Third Strike at an arcade around here a few years back, and that's literally it. This is basically my first real experience with Street Fighter, and naturally, it shows.
So Third Strike, is that Street Fighter 3 or?
Everyone calls it Third Strike, so I just kind of thought everyone would know. It is 3, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, maybe.
Let's Go
Okay.
Shuckles says, is that Dawson guy the werehog?
That's right. When Sonic Unleashed was coming out, everyone was calling him Dawson.
Really? Oh, I remember that. I thought everyone was calling him Ristar. Or Restar.
That's right. When that Sega employee leaked that Unleashed was coming out like a year before on his blog, he said it's like, when a Dawson Werewolf Sonic comes out in a year, don't blame me.
Wait, a Sega employee did that?
Yeah, because he was.
Was he disgruntled? Has he been let go?
Yeah, because he was talking about Knight's Journey of Dreams too at that time, and it wasn't out.
Jesus fucking Christ, Chris.
Yeah, I'm Mike Tyson. What do you want from
Good
me?
point. Please don't bite my ear.
Hey, it's okay. I'm gonna beat you up.
So kind of a tangent, but you mentioned Ristar or Ristar. Has anyone ever cleared up which pronunciation is correct on that? Is it Ristar?
I like Ristar. Ristar sounds wrong to me.
Yes, I agree with that.
But I would
Yeah.
like to find out some.
Ristar sounds better in my opinion.
Well, I lost.
Kicked your ass.
Battle for fight! Japan!
Jump back. Darling.
USSR! Sorry, my other experience with Street Fighter is playing with the soundboard that has the guy saying all the countries because I think it's really funny for some reason. Okay, I'm just gonna let you do this.
No,
Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not invested. I don't care.
I'm sorry.
Keep winning. See if I can.
That is cheap as fuck. What I did, I do apologize. That was
That does seem like
the
pro level
cheapest
play.
thing ever. I'm sure if this was played at Evo, everyone would just be fucking Vega and just do that non-stop.
Veruti says it's Rasta for Ristar.
It's Frosta. Okay.
It's hydrosity, you know. Ugh. Even saying hydrosity makes me uncomfortable.
It's actually Hydrocity.
Guile's face right now is the face I would make at you if I could. What's the name of the girl from Rocky? Adrian? Go. Isn't he making another Rambo? That's coming out, right? That is out.
It came out, yeah.
How's that going?
I guess it's based on a book. The author of the original book was like, I'm embarrassed that this movie is related to my book.
Oh.
Yes.
That's bad.
That's a spicy take, man.
Man. It's like, I mean, is anyone like Rambo beyond? Hey, he's doing killing. Like
Well,
they're just not good movies.
Well,
They're just fun, right?
I think it was. I haven't. I have not seen it, but I guess the thing is, the first one, it's like this guy comes back from war and he's like,
Yeah.
it's like PTSD. And
That's the only one I've seen.
from what I understand, he kills like one person in the first movie, and that's it.
And he really freaks out about it. At the end,
yeah,
too.
and then you get to like Rambo 3, and he's just like fucking machine gunning people down in like Vietnam or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, because I remember that last new Rambo they made. It was, we have the movie. I put it on, but he was just like needlessly like slicing through people like butter. I was like, okay,
I had heard that one. I think that one was called John Rambo. I think,
it might have been
or
just
just
Rambo.
or just Rambo. But I heard that one was
That
okay.
was the one that came out years ago, right? The like maybe in the 2000s.
Yeah, I want to say
Yeah.
that one came out just after
Like late
Rocky
2000s.
Balboa.
Yeah.
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think Stallone did Rocky Balboa, and then he did. I mean, that was the thing is I think the AVGN had a joke in a video. What Rocky Balboa was like, oh, what's the next Rambo movie? John Rambo. And then when the movie was first announced, it was going to be called John Rambo, and then it was just called Rambo. Because we also, you know, it's the joke everyone says, but it's like the naming of that franchise. But it's First Blood, Then was it Rambo?
Rambo 2?
No.
Or Rambo?
Then Rambo: First Blood Part 2.
Right.
Then Rambo 3. Then just Rambo, and now this next one's called what?
It's just Last Blood or Final Blood or something.
Yeah, First Blood.
It's
Yeah.
Rambo Last Blood, yeah.
It's like Jesus.
Movies are so dumb.
I know, right?
But didn't he even say in an interview that this might not even be the last one? So Last
Aw.
Blood might not even be the last Rambo movie.
If it makes money, I'm
it's
sure
a
they'll
Final
keep
Fantasy
doing it.
situation.
It's time for Rambo Dried Blood.
Uh,
Adrian, I hope you're watching me. I'm doing the thing, Adrian.
And then there's the movie about Rambo's son, Rambo New Blood.
What?
no, there is actually a movie called Son of Rambo. But it's
No.
but
Wait,
it's
really?
it's
I was
but
just
it's
making a
like
joke.
but it's a comedy
There's not
movie,
really a
unrelated. It's just
Okay.
called
Oh,
Son
okay.
of Rambo.
Okay. Man. There's Rocky spin-offs. People like those, right?
Oh, Creed's a fucking great movie.
Yeah, I've heard those are really good.
I love Creed's fucking amazing.
Creed
Uh,
is great. I would recommend it to
Creed
anyone who
Creed
hasn't
2's
seen it.
decent. I think the first one is better, but Creed 2 is good.
I wonder if they're making a third. They probably are, right?
I haven't announced it yet.
They need a VR game.
It's like I'm not sure where you'd go again because it's just like maybe they'll let it there. Chris, you want to keep going or you want to
No.
play a new game?
I want to.
Yeah,
I want to stop losing on the internet.
for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Did you win a single one of those games, Chris?
I think I maybe won a round.
Okay.
Maybe,
Just checking.
but probably not. Okay.
Our game looks good.
So I want to play Wily Wars.
Oh yeah, I played a bunch of that.
I'm gonna die on that.
Have you guys
too.
played World of Illusion before?
I've never played World of Illusion. I was gonna check that out.
It's actually co-op if you guys wanted to do that at some
I
point.
first put the system in, Benji wanted to see the Mickey Mouse games, so I played a bit of both of them. I didn't complete either of them, but I don't think either of them were that fun, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
What
they're
dog?
not all that great. But I would say the remake of Castle of Illusion, the 3D remake that came out probably about 5-6 years ago, it's actually pretty noteworthy for its music because it was actually composed by Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah,
we hate that game.
yeah. Please check out our LP of it if you haven't already.
Or
Oh, you did an LP of it? Okay, I will
Or-
check that out.
our recent charity stream of it.
Oh yes. If you go to Fund the Charity Room, there will be a full-length stream of us playing Castle of Illusion HD, starring Mickey Mouse, which is a dumb as fuck name.
Oh, this is kind
Oh, that's my save file. Make it on.
of. Oh.
Got a file too. There you go.
I was wondering why some of them were highlighted. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was a game select, not a file.
No, I was
select.
like, please stop doing that. Whoever's clicking.
We'll find you.
I think Sarah just came back into the call. I think that's what's going on.
I'm trying via phone.
Okay, where we
Is Mega Man dabbing?
Yes, he is.
Just checking.
fucking.
Is that why no one? Is that why this game's so rare? People want it?
He dabs.
Which is the first one to do? Cute
Uh,
Man, Goots Man, Boom Man,
Cutman's pretty easy.
Cut Man.
Yeah.
I love Cut Man.
Yeah, some people do Guts Man first, some people do Cut Man first. It's usually between them. Sometimes Bomb Man.
So I know people have an order, so I wanted to pick the one that would make people upset, as I immediately die. Oh, this is a Mega Man. Look at that. Jumps on.
Have
C.
either of you played Mega Man Powered Up for the PSP?
No, I never owned a PSP, but I wish Capcom would re-release that game.
So the reason I'm bringing it up is because the music they did for this stage in that game, it sounds like they just totally kidified it. It sounds like something you would find, you know, like at a kindergarten or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. They somehow butchered this song completely.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out why he's only sometimes just doing this.
That's a quirk in Mega Man 1. They removed that like little foot thing in 2 and 3.
It's just sometimes I'm hitting right, like I'm fully pressing down, and he's maybe I'm not fully actually pressing it down. Okay.
What I know is
Weird.
that you were giving me anxiety watching you walk
You
into
don't.
this game.
You don't want to watch me play this then. I have never beat a Mega Man boss. I beat a boss in what's the other one? The bad one.
Which one?
Concept.
Oh, my number 9.
Yeah, the Wonderful 101. I beat a boss in that one. But you know.
I defeated the intro level in that. I never actually made it beat an actual level.
I can
'Cause
still,
that game is fucking terrible.
I can still remember that whiny professor's face.
Don't talk about Bobby that way.
Deck and call. You've got to save us from the robot masters.
I'll be back a little bit later.
You fucking
He's
better
like,
be.
He's like, I'm out of here. Fuck this. Just talking about Mighty Number 10.
Kill the thing, Chris.
No, I'm good.
Okay, let it kill you. That's fine. That's fine. Kill the thing.
No, I'm good.
So, you have no experience. Okay, so what's your real experience then with the Blue Bomber?
Comics, and that's it.
Okay.
I played some Battle Network 1. That was alright. But that's not Mega Man.
Well, technically, it's just not this Mega Man.
It's a Mega
You
Man.
can shoot on the staircase.
I'm sure.
You can turn to the left and or right.
Oh, wait. What's this? What's this hokey pokey about here where he hurt me?
Yeah, those are enemies. Those are enemies. You can't jump on them.
Oh.
They're enemies.
I didn't see this platform.
Oh my fucking god.
Look, this is a rare game. I just want to give it the treatment it
No, this is a
deserves.
Capcom game.
Are there any... No, that's right.
Any,
I was going to say, are there any rare games on here? Because I thought I was playing Nintendo. This is Mega Man. What's he doing over here? What's he doing on a Sega? Oh, God. Hey, look, I can shoot.
Jump and shoot, man. I think this may be the only exclusive Sega Mega Man game.
Sega Mega Man?
Sega Mega Man.
Sega Mega Man versus Mario?
Villager.
I'm trying to think, because, like, what was that soccer game on?
Super Nintendo.
Ah.
I think this is the only Mega Man game on the Mega Drive.
Do people like it?
Well, it wasn't released in America already. Oh, so this is actually M2 because who did all the emulation for this game. This is the American ROM.
Sega Channel, baby.
Yep, because the don't just run on the this one under there. Don't try to fight that because it fucking change
Okay.
your life.
Okay.
They were able to I guess find the original American ROM because I have this on cart. It was released in Europe and Japan, and famously it runs like Adabat in Unleashed the whole game.
Oh.
Slow as shit. But this version is playing this version after growing up with the European version is like going from the PS2 to like the GameCube version of Sonic Heroes. It almost feels like a brand new game.
This probably feels like a remaster to you then.
Kind of, yeah.
Like the Disney Afternoon Collection remaster. How does it feel watching me die to the first boss of the first Mega Man game?
Oh no! My bad. Okay, that's my mistake. So in the original version, Cutman is the easiest robot master to fight. For some reason, in the Whitey Wars, they made him one of the toughest in Mega Man 1. My bad. That's
Well, you know what? I would have died anyway because I'm bad at Mega Man. But I want to beat.
he used to take knockback.
I want to try my first Mega Man, beating my first Mega Man boss on
Do you
stream.
wanna? I don't know how many lives you got. You could do a save.
Oh right.
Well, you have 2 lives. If you get
Yeah.
down to your last life, just save that.
I can call my dog out and bite him.
Oh, you shooting this? You gotta jump when he shoots at you, Chris. Come on, jump and shoot, man. There you go. Oh, look at that, fucking like a fucking pro, Chris. I'm proud. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, look at him dodge that. Oh, he's going.
This game sucks.
I know, right? It's pretty shit. We fucking played Mega Man games. Fucking losers.
So like he's still at his health that he was, right? Like I can.
Nope.
Who made this game?
Capcom. Well, actually, no. Capcom didn't make this. I want to say. Apparently, this is the people who made the Game Boy games made this. Maybe.
Oh, that explains it. You know what I mean.
Kimono Flareon GX. Mega Man 1, I usually start with Bomb Man. You know what? If I'm playing the NES version, I'll normally go Cut or Gutsman. Gutsman stage obviously just has that annoying bit at the beginning, which I think for first time players, it's oof, you can die a lot of times there.
Is this guy taunting me? Does he know I suck at the game?
In the Ruby Spears cartoon, he had like a weird German accent. Oh no, now you have my weapon. That was weird. TJ can do it, but TJ won't come over today because Bobby's here.
Yeah, we tried to guilt trip him, but he's
Yeah,
like,
but he was just like, oh, I don't know, Bobby's there. I don't know if I can fucking put up with that again.
yeah, he's probably
You
trying to
know.
wake up Link. I just don't want to even look at him.
It's like after 1945, no thanks.
Yeah, what a bad year. It's almost as bad as my gameplay.
Nothing as bad as that, Chris.
Not true. I lampshaded it though, so it's okay.
It's fine.
Shit. I almost had him too. You know what they say about that?
You finished playing Mega Man?
They
Well,
say-
you know what? Let me see if I can do them on a.
Yeah, 'cause if you die too, I'll feel better.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't. Oh, this button layout is not optimal.
Y'all playing that?
Whoop. Never trust anyone who walks into those doors, and if they don't jump into them, you can't trust them.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Shit. Shit.
Poopy? Gareth, he has more health than you. Maybe I'm not so terrible after all. Mr. I can sing mega songs.
They never did cut the Cutsman's thing.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, they did do a dedicated Mega Man 1 soundtrack. They did an EP with some of the songs, but
Oh, they're saving that for like their final album.
ah, fuck.
Okay, I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah.
Game
Game
over.
over.
Game over, yeah. Thank you, kind sir. What was the other Castlevania? That was the other rare one.
Oh yeah, that one's hard.
Which Castlevania is it?
Bloodlines. So you know what's funny? Like when they announced the Mega Drive Mini and Castlevania Bloodlines was on here, this was like the first time this had ever been re-released,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "Holy shit! Like what a fucking get for the Mega Drive Mini." And then like 2 months later, Konami was like, "Oh, look, Castlevania Collection, Bloodlines is on there. Guess what, baby?"
Want those fucking Game Boy Castlevanias? Yeah, we don't either, but you can have them.
Wasn't it like they only put from what I understand from Derek, they put the worst one of the Game Boy games on there.
Oh, that makes sense.
There's like 2 or 3, and they put like the first one, which is meant to be just like complete trash.
1917, a countess sought to revive the long-dead spirit of the vampire. Her name was Elizabeth Warren.
Trying to relive her husband, Bernie Sanders.
I love that they have birth dates and birth locations. That's pretty good. John Moore sounds like an asshole. I'll pick him.
He's got the whip.
Whoops.
The dreaded vampire killer.
He's got the Johnny Test weapon.
Oh no! Why would you bring that cursed name into this LP for? We were having a happy time.
I just want to prepare you guys for the reboot. Oh, this looks cool. Are you much of a Castlevania guy? Gareth and her body?
I want to get into it. I've played, in my youth. In my youth, I courted War. I played a few of them. Like the NES one specifically. I've never really touched the.
Oh, the New Age.
I've never really played the Metroidvania ones. That's fucked up, man. There's a fucking like vulture that's eating that. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I've never played any Castlevania game before.
I should let y'all borrow Bloodstained sometime because that was the first one to really get me.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Johnny's video. It looks
Yeah.
really good.
That game, it was a little rough graphically, but like playing that game is awesome.
I will say I have nothing but respect for that trailer, where they like made fun of that.
Oh,
When
when
it
it was like this game looks like poop.
Yeah,
and then,
and
it had,
then
like the poop to new slider.
And then he's just like, fine, then how did they criticize my game?
I prove them wrong.
I was like, that was like the best fucking like PR spin ever. That was such a.
think
I
that was
had
the
so
moment-
much respect for that. That was so
That
cool.
was the moment I got re-excited for that game. I was like, all right, they gotta know what they're doing. You're not gonna see Shenmue 3 do that. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I backed that. Oh, I still need to do the fucking
Survey.
Yeah. What are you getting on?
I'm going PS4 because
Same.
I got the collection there.
Oh, you know what? That's also something I need to get.
I'm telling you, if you want to use my Best Buy, get 20% off. Hook you up.
See, boys, between
So,
that.
I broke this, but
Oh no! You can't go in there. You can't go in there. What the fuck?
what did I just
I
do?
don't know there. You have to go down those stairs. To the
Oh,
left. There.
That's right. This is an old school Castlevania. Duh.
Doo doo doo.
Yeah, I like that how out of all of the hotly anticipated Kickstarter games, the one everyone was like the most lukewarm about, Bloodstained, wound up being like the fucking best one.
Oh, what were people not that excited for it when it first came out?
People were excited for it at the pitch, but then the gameplay came out and that first demo came out, and people were like, "Oh, okay."
And isn't the Switch version going to be like not great?
Oh yeah, the Switch version. Yeah, don't play that. That's getting patched in November,
Okay.
which is many months after that game came out.
It was like I just pumped up my PS4 hard drive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's why we were a little late today. Was figuring
Yes,
that
I
out.
was fixing that. I bought that. Both Chris and I, thanks to FTC patrons, were able to purchase some equipment that we could use.
Finally, I can record Sonic Unleashed on the PS4.
You were supposed to spoil that. But now I have a bigger hard drive. I've been meaning to get like the Contra collection, the Castlevania collection. I do want to get Shenmue 1 and 2 at some point.
I would love to watch you play Shenmue 1. The game where
Dude,
you,
I have that.
the game where
I
you-
don't Dreamcast.
I would love to watch you play Shenmue 1, the game where you mostly wait, in 2019.
Dude, I never made it past the first disc because I would just spend all day playing arcade games.
Yep, that's the real reason to play that game, I think.
Yeah. How are like the remasters?
Oh, I'm speaking as someone who's not going to be like aware of minute
Yeah,
differences,
yeah.
right? Pretty good, I thought.
How they run? Like
Runs well.
60, 30?
I forget if it's 30 or 60. It might have, because like Jet Set Radio's frame locked to 30 as part of like the game design, for example. I forget if Shenmue has that. I'm sure someone in chat's already correcting me, but you know, it's by and large probably a good way to play this game.
Yeah, well, see, I think my copies were fucked because every time I would go back to replay it, and this was the only game I had this problem with. My save data would not work, so I always have to start a new file.
Oh, interesting.
And I tried it on 2 different Dreamcast memory cards, and literally no other game I ever had this problem with.
Huh.
But with Shenmue, so yeah, I mean, I wanna get those. They're part of Sega history. As I said to you earlier in a video that people won't see for about 7 years, I think Sega are coming back in a big way. They're bringing back their IP, and I wanna.
House of the Dead
Go
remake
back
just
in
got
there.
announced.
Yes. Oh, dude, I would fucking love it if they did a re-release of Overkill.
That feels like something that should.
Oh my god, man, I fucking want that. Shenmue 1 and 2 are 30 FPS locked. Were they 30 on the Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Oh.
If that.
Okay. Kimono Flareon GX, 2 terabyte. So, because my original one was a 50 gig rather, 50 meg fucking bad.
500. gig.
Yeah, sorry,
Just to
yeah.
clarify.
I can't speak today. Was a 500 gig, but I wasn't able to save most of stuff. So now we got 2 terabyte. My issue with this, and this is maybe going to be old. Chris, you were doing really well with this.
Yeah.
I had died like 5 times before I even got to where you are now.
I'm actually really getting into this.
Nice.
This is really cool.
See, Castlevania, it's a game, it's a series I'd love to get into. I think Johnny and especially Derek going over them all.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do a deep dive as much as Derek does, but I'm hoping they do another.
You could probably hit up the highlights, like Symphony of the Night, get
Yes.
the Castlevania collection, and honestly, you're probably set.
Because I know they released Symphony and Rondero of Blood as their own little thing,
Yeah, PS4 exclusive.
but I'm hoping because I think they've implied they're going to do another Castlevania collection that will should most
Yeah.
likely be the Metroidvanias.
Yeah,
I
so
get
there's,
that.
there's Game Boy. I don't know if they're GBA ones, but at least there's DS ones.
Oh, I
People
don't
really like
think
those.
that hurts you.
Okay.
I think that's just background.
That's why I'm worried.
Yeah, it's just
okay.
background.
Yeah, 'cause people
Yeah.
really like those DS ones.
Yeah, I think I remember my cousin years ago, Savage Butthole. He had one of the GBA ones.
I forgot you called him that.
No, Kerry did. That was Kerry's nickname for him.
Y'all called him that.
No, no, Butthole Savage.
That
Yeah,
was it. Yes, yes.
because it made too much. The way she said it didn't make
Whole savage.
that didn't make sense. Sarah, are you back, or are you just gonna type to us some more?
No, it's just I don't know. I checked my VPN and it's still like cutting in and out. It's like I have like Verizon and such, and I thought it would be better.
I hope you used Johnny's coupon code for that VPN.
I did,
You
and I
did?
enjoyed.
Or at
it's
least
so
one of the
cool to
million other
watch
YouTubers.
Netflix stuff in Japan because they get better stuff. They get like the anime before we do.
The anime.
I'm tempted because I know British Netflix has a bunch of shit I want to watch, like English shit.
That makes sense.
How much are those VP things?
Well, for the I know for Johnny's thing, you get like it's for if you do the 12 months one, the 1 year, you get like 3 months free.
How much? How much
So
is the
mine
package?
doesn't renew until like December of 2020. It is like 99.95,
So $100. Okay.
about that for a year.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying it.
We'll argue semantics over 5 cents. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool.
That could
So-
be great.
Actually, I'm just wondering. I saw ExpressVPN you can actually install to your router. I wonder if that might make a difference.
I have no idea, bud. Sarah, do you have any experience with Castlevania?
Erotic violence,
Erotic violence, yes.
the pachinko, and of course I did watch in my anime club. I did watch a few episodes of the Netflix show, which
That
Oh,
show is
yeah.
I
so
think it-
fucking good.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know that much about Castlevania lore, but that I cannot wait for season 3 of that show.
I know that they're like doing it like chronological order of the game. So it started with 3 chronologically takes place first in the timeline, I guess.
I'm not sure if at this point in time 3 is still first, but at least in terms of the original games, 3 did take place before 1. Yeah. Because that is Trevor Belmont, which is Simon's ancestor.
Oh, I assume the season 3 is going to get to start to adapt the other games, I guess.
I want to say season 3 is gonna because season 1 and 2 are like I like the adaptation of Castlevania 3. I want to say there's another game, maybe I think this might be even a GBA or DS game that Trevor was also in, that they're adapting. If Derek was here, I think Derek's
I was to
actually.
say, you're looking at me. I'm like, I can
I
believe it.
think Derek's actually
Actually,
streaming
funny thing
Castlevania
is,
now.
Derek is actually currently streaming Castlevania Judgment.
Wait, is
The
Derek
one
currently
where
streaming?
it has the Death Note character designs.
I think Derek had a really. Isn't he calling him Castlemania? That's a really good stream name.
Oh yeah, he is.
What a
Real
nerd.
Edgy the Hedgy says, try throwing your computer out the window.
I wish.
Kimono Flareon, Axe, Holy Water, or Crystal Boomerang in Bloodlines. Haven't played it enough to really know. I kind of like the Axe. You get a good
Game
arc
I was
over there.
enjoying that boomerang. Not gonna lie, took me back to my time playing.
Oh, you get 2 continues, Christian. Keep playing.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Keep going till you complete the game over, and then we can move to a new game. You seem to be enjoying this. Chris, have some fun for once.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna make you a save file here, so you can.
So I know the guys who are behind the Castlevania. I think are doing a Devil May Cry series for Netflix.
Yes.
Oh, weird.
I wonder if it's gonna be better than if it's gonna be. I wonder how it's gonna compare to the Devil May Cry anime.
I have no idea. I know nothing about Devil May Cry except for the featuring Dante from Devil May Cry series meme, and apparently everyone hated the remake DMC. That's all I know about Devil May Cry.
That and a lot of people hate the Devil May Cry 2. I hear a lot.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Gareth,
Oh
that's funny.
Chris. Okay.
I've never played the Genesis version.
Oh my fucking god! Look at this.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Oh my God! What is this?
Wait, Edgy, is that true?
Why would they put this on here for?
Did they sell this as a video game? What?
Where's that background? Look how ugly that background is. Why would you do that for? Why? Oh, it's my bad.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were playing Street Fighter again. I'm
If
trying
you
to
ever
get
get
punches.
tired of the Genesis Mini, maybe you should start streaming games from the PlayStation Classic.
I don't have that. You want to buy it for me and I'll play it for you.
It's probably, hopefully, dirt cheap.
If I can find that for $20, I'll pick one up. I'm not paying more than $20 for that thing.
I think I paid.
I should probably check. Maybe Amazon. I wonder what the prices are on Amazon.
$47.98. God, I love Jeffrey.
Free.
You're better than man than me.
Hey, Jeffrey, can you make me a sandwich?
No!
No!
KO!
Is this from 90? Is this port from 97?
Well, it better not be. I'm gonna be upset.
Someone just in the chat said a 97 Mega Drive game. Like,
I like
fucking-
that they managed to translate the really stupid jumps. That's a good plus at least.
But I'm,
That's very
but I'm
important.
like, why this? You know what? Like, I think on the whole, like the Mega Drive Mini that does a lot of things real good. Yo, Sarah, you mind muting your mic if you're gonna type?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm looking on Amazon, and let's see what we got. Where do you?
Where's my dude?
I'll be
I
Sarah.
see a price for
I think so.
$37.36.
Yeah, I ain't paying that.
No. There's a guy I like who has a drunken style. I guess he was only in 2 on there. Jackie.
So like I mean, I think in terms of this system, 42 games, great value for money. This, you know, probably the best of the, you know, these types of consoles.
I could be wrong, but wasn't At Games supposed to do the Genesis Mini at one point?
Yes, but At Games are fucking shit at everything, so I'm glad Sega woke up and had M2 do it. But
You know, I actually, fun thing, when I had my birthday party in New York City at the VR, there was a little VR place, and they, like, I guess they had like a TV, and they had one of the At Games Atari things. It wasn't very good.
I would imagine.
I mean, it had like Breakthrough on it, Breakouts. I'm trying to remember it's Break something.
break yourself, fool.
I will say, for as much as we were shitting on it, and as much as this shouldn't exist, because Virtual Fighter's entire thing was that it was 3D, this feels like Virtual Fighter. It's pretty faithful.
And the fact that Virtual Fighter 1 and 2 are pretty actually bad games. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Hey, now.
So also apparently At Games now owns the rights to Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Bandai Namco's like, what?
Yeah, what is that? What is that about? Chris, what happened there?
Okay, so forever, Bandai Namco has been trying to buy the rights to Pac-Man 2.
Like, who has it? Who is it?
GSC or something like that?
Who's
Some
GSC?
Some random fucking place. Forever they've been trying to negotiate that. So At Games went to Bandai Namco and was like, hey, what if we did a mini system of Miss Pac-Man? They were like, we're trying to get the rights, hold off for a bit. And they said, okay. Then somehow At Games managed to buy the rights. And they said, don't worry, we'll do it without you. And Bandai Namco went, the fuck you don't, and sued them for a different thing. And I imagine part of the thing they're going to try to fight for is Miss Pac-Man.
How did they get the rights to it?
That's my question. The fact that Bandai Namco has been trying for years,
And then this
and
stupid
At Games,
fucking numbnut company was able to buy the rights to Miss Pac-Man.
of all companies, the worst one.
I know, right? Who are known for just making shitty mini consoles.
It's incredible. It kind of makes you think, like, what if At Games was still making the Genesis Mini and they just got the rights to the Sonic 3 music?
No. Yeah, no.
So we're beating up Sarah right now. I'm just going to awkwardly throw that out.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, no. Technically, I won. Sarah's winning.
That's true. I
Okay.
beat Sarah.
Well, she's officially my favorite character.
Oh, then let's make her lose.
Okay.
And also, it's also the right spelling with an H.
My sister-in-law is called Sarah with no H, and I'm like, oh, that's a no from me, Chief.
Yeah. Can't
Also,
talk to
I
her.
hear an echo.
It's probably you.
No,
No.
No! KO!
Hey Jeffrey, can you make me a sandwich?
No! Better run home to Mama now.
Okay, baby doll.
I'm gonna do one more.
Oh, do we have to? Okay, fine.
If you don't want to.
Yeah, we can. I'll be this crazy old man.
You also went for Juan D the way I did. I guess I'll play as Mr. Shenmue. I'm looking for some Versus players. Check Garrett's basement. Okay, thank you. By the way, I'm looking for a black car. It was there the day of the accident.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh, I should just say I saw a tweet from Nintendo saying like
No, you didn't.
some of the new DLC for Marvel Ultimate Alliance is out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Mario, and I was like, Mario Odyssey? Damn.
Sunshine 2?
I
wearing a
think that
shirt,
game's like
guys.
basically done.
What? I'm over it.
I think Odyssey's like content is just finished up. Oh, and apparently there's a new trailer for the new Guilty Gear.
What now?
I don't know. I just saw some posts like the new Guilty Gear that's coming out next year got a new trailer or something.
When is the gear going to stop being guilty?
Yeah, but look it up for Christ's sakes.
Just get to the point, Guilty Gear. We need to know. Okay, you're doing that fucking Street Fighter shit where you're like, oh no, but this side. Yeah, okay.
It says
You know,
Axe
okay,
Slow
you
has
know
been
what I
revealed.
really dislike about this? I hate the fucking flashing red.
Yeah.
That's
not,
really fucking annoying.
that's not fantastic.
So this was something I was talking about earlier. So in terms of like 42 games, good value for money, game selection.
There's a few I'd change out.
There's a handful. I made like just because of how big it is. A lot of them are just in genres and games that I just don't care for in general. But like, why the fuck is that there for? The Virtual Fighter 2, you
I
know.
think you'd save that for the Saturn Mini. That's definitely going to happen for sure.
To this day, I'm checking Twitter. I still don't know what's going on with the Toe Jam and Earl Twitter account.
Oh shit.
That's like one of the strangest like accounts I've ever seen.
That's the power of shit posting, baby.
Yeah, and I saw like a recent tweet of them saying Sonic the Hedge cloud because apparently they found a cloud that looks like Sonic.
Well, at least Clouds are doing something good with the Sonic franchise.
Sexy lady.
Oh, Oppa Gangnam Style. Pick an adventure.
Do I have to? Don't I just pick a shit post?
Ooh, okay. Pokemon Go news. Ooh, I need to read this up. Yes, I play Pokemon Go.
Gareth, how could you question that?
Question what? Did you make the name FTCR69?
No.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand. Garrett, for the longest time, your Twitter icon was Professor Willow's glitched out face.
Yeah, I loved that. I loved it. I don't know. For some reason, I was playing Pokemon Go and like there was like two professors on once. I was like, that's great.
You don't even play it. You got send me more gifts.
You know what? It's because I wasn't able to send anything because my my backpack was full, and then today I
Get
went.
more storage.
And then I'm not paying money for that. You fucking nerd. No. And then today I actually went to go and play some because we went out to dinner and Chris and Bobby were playing Pokemon Go like nerds, and so I went to get out as well. And I think my save file got wiped somehow because it asked me to re-sign in, and I have no idea what I used to make the account in the first place. So I'm like, okay, I'll never just play it.
Did you do an account via Google? Because if that's the case, then it shouldn't be lost.
I have no idea what I think I just did the email thing. So you know
I
what?
thought you were gonna say you got a shiny. If that was the case, I would never forgive you.
I got a shiny. You know what game I really wanted on this that they didn't put on?
Shining Force 2?
No, I want to say in Europe it was Solilai. I want to say in America it was like the Crusaders of the Clouds or something. It was somewhat like Zelda-like RPG where you played this as this kid who could speak to animals, and you would recruit animals.
That sounds kind of cool.
I really liked it. Sonic has a cameo. He's sunbathing on a beach.
That sounds good.
Oh, I've seen that.
I have that. It's really. I was really because you know when they did the cock teasing thing of they would reveal a few games at a time for this.
Oh yeah.
And I was really hoping for that last 10 that would be included. I was like, damn it.
I would have tried that.
I was really into that game, man. I want to bust it out at some point.
Damn right they joined the Shining Force. That's my squad there. Out of all the Sega games making comebacks, this is the one I've been hoping for the longest time.
So what is this franchise? This
It's
series?
it's knockoff Fire Emblem, just without all the dating shit. So it's pure.
Knock off Fire Emblem.
Look at that guy. What's up with him? I don't know, but he's cool. It's like a weird dog dude.
10 elements. That is actually my full name. Gareth, I will change my avatar, banner, and nickname at the same time because fuck you, Spriggs. That is accurate. I only changed it. I changed because I think you saw Joey made that tweet about like thank you FTA for changing your name to something I could guess. It's only because in the part of Croc we put on live on Friday, I make a reference to I'll change my name to Benji's dad now. So I was like, okay, I'll be timely, and no one gets it because no one watches our show.
If it's not Sonic, no one watches.
Hey baby!
Did you see my response to Joey?
I saw there was a big thread, and I was like, I don't know what's going on there,
my.
Joey. I'm scared. I saw you responded in it, but I don't remember
I
what
changed my
was
username to Joey Adadira, and I was like, yeah, it's really weird. People make these confusing usernames. Fuck you, Joey.
If you don't mind, I just want to post this Twitter link, this tweet I found, which is very uncanny.
Okay, sure, you can post it. I mean, I'm not your dad. You can do what you want.
I will not allow it. Where's Gort? I don't think
Bort?
I can't get him yet. I just want to talk to him. Here he is.
Bort?
This guy rocks. Nope.
Things to do. Your ass amazing.
God, I love this game.
Let me click this. Let me click this link. Open link in new tab. I bet this is gonna be dumb.
Some of that medical herb, you know what I mean. Like a penis.
No Mochi plushies. Pikachu, Snorlax, and Psyduck. Is this what you wanted to post?
That looks like that big bear. You know what I mean?
You know what? This reminds me of that image I see of like a really fat Pikachu plush.
You my best friend.
I'll have to pick one of those up next week. I'm just gonna go and stuff a Pikachu in my suitcase and nothing else.
This gets frisked by TSA. But you can check in there if you want, man. I'm not saying you're gonna like what you see, but you can look, dude.
Ghost Rider is canned.
There's a shock.
Before it even began. Oh, I'll be back in a second, boys. Chris, you do the thing, and Bobby, you keep being a piece of shit.
Yeah, Bobby. Have you woken up Link yet?
No, he's still sleeping.
God. He deserves some sleep. It's fine.
He just won't wake up.
After a while, you might have to accept reality on that one, Bob.
Never.
You'll wake up eventually, I promise. Yo, check out this Fire Emblem game. Sick, bro. Damn right, FT's tier 69 inflicting 7 points of damage on the goblin. Sick. Why is Luke all the way back here? I had this.
Time to check Instagram.
I had this in that Smash Pack collection for the Dreamcast. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
On the Dreamcast, there was a collection called the Sega Smash Pack Volume 1
Oh,
that
yeah.
had the really bad versions of this, Sonic 1, that fucking Sega Swirls, whatever that was about with the snake. I played this so much.
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Because I remember, I found it at a yard sale, and I was so excited. I was like, I found the Dreamcast game at a yard sale? I was like, 7 or 8, best day of my life. And I kept going back to that woman's yard sale every year, being like, she's going to have another great Dreamcast game for me to discover. Can't wait. Never happened. It was like Coaster Works, and that was the only other Dreamcast game that wasn't sports.
Mm.
But every year, for years, I went back to her house, hoping to get that hit, you know what I mean?
And every year she'd look at you like, no, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, she'd be like, I only had the one good game for you, buddy. Stop coming here. Buy something else. Do something other than video games, kid. I'm like, no. I just gained 12 coins, lady. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, double hit. That's my Luke. So yeah, this is Fire Emblem. This is that game everyone's been crazy about. There's like 3 houses or something. I don't know. No, I made a foolish error. Whoa. Oh, he's okay.
It doesn't have the dating part. That's the best part of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Okay. I definitely have not spent 30 hours in 3 houses. God.
10 hours apiece.
One for one set for each house. Yeah. I got used to that game though, because in that game it's like villains take their moves, heroes take their moves, but in this it's everyone's speed based, so I keep getting thrown off. Okay, so this guy's range.
All right. While Gareth is out, I'm gonna critique his son's new room behind his back.
That's not very nice of you to do at all. People in his very
It's
room
good.
to
It's
put
good.
work
It's
into
good.
that.
It's just
Bobby and I
Yeah,
spent
it's good.
5 hours putting those balloon lights up, and by Bobby and I,
they're
I
very
mean Bobby.
nice. I wish I had those as a kid.
You go to IKEA, get them right now.
Although it's missing but it is missing one thing: the Squirtle plush.
I stole it.
Can I have it?
No, that's why I stole it.
I want it.
I'm not
I
wrong,
like
right?
plushies.
I mean, if it was
They're
Bulbasaur,
soft
I
and
would've taken
squishy and comfy.
Can't believe FTCR 69 suffered 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
Man. What if I bought a Genesis Mini just to play Shining Force again?
Did you ever play Advanced Wars?
Advanced Wars all the time. I only ever had the first one, but God, I played that game so much.
Yeah, I missed that series.
Yeah, I'm happy Fire Emblem's doing well, enjoying those games. Part of me's a little salty because I know they're thriving because Advanced Wars died. There's no world where they're going to do both of those again.
There's a Kirby power-up called Kirby Sniper.
Oh, my dude almost died.
It just seems like don't they mean Archer?
This woman said she hates your son's room. Remove her.
Well, who said that?
I like it. It's just you need to put the Squirtle plush somewhere.
1 second. 1 second.
There we go.
Just bands.
There's the ban button.
There you go. Just remove that from the stream. Cool. There we go.
I can't believe you called it Streamin' Aiming Zone.
I didn't name it that. Who do you think named it that, Chris?
That's why I said I can't believe.
I
What
wish you
happened?
did.
What happened?
Because you insulted my son. Do that again and I'll kill you.
No, I like this. Just you need to put the Squirtle
now
plush somewhere.
She's telling a different story now you're back.
What
She's
squirrel
backtracking.
plush?
I thought Benji has a Squirtle plush.
It's in his room now. You don't know what's in my son's room, you fucking idiot.
Hey, I'm checking Instagram.
She's watching through the window right now.
That's kind of stalkerish, Sarah. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry. I do
although
have
Sarah, no,
something.
he has. You know, for anyone who cares, he's big enough now that we've converted his old changing table into like a toy thing.
Oh.
So now his big Squirtle plush is on there, and actually today we used to have a little like clothes basket of just toys in like every room in the house, but now we're trying to move. You know, a lot of those toys are old and crappy. So I was cleaning the one in our Florida room, and there was another Squirtle plush which I just put on his bed this morning. So now he has 2, Sarah. Fuck you.
That's a lot of squirrel.
This is a Squirtle household.
Well, I'm getting them Bulbasaur.
Yeah, you get fucking house. Oh, Bobby, you might like this, and Chris, you might I don't know. But did I ever tell you what I did for my nephew?
What'd you do?
So my nephew, who was born a few weeks before Ben, is called Asher. Obviously, me being a nerd. Oh, it's Ash, Pokemon. So for his first birthday, I sent him plushes of Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and a little plush Pokeball.
I've seen this.
And
Facebook.
on his birthday card, I wrote, "Dear Asher, Happy birthday. I think I wrote something like, "You will be the very best, like no one ever was. Make the right choice."
And he said, "I can."
And by that I mean pick fucking Squirtle. I'll accept.
No,
Have you seen
pick-
that?
pick
Have you seen
Piplup.
there's this comic. It's and this is it made me think of Kerry, where it's this guy. He's like getting down. He's like getting down on one knee and he's about to like propose. But he's like, before you know, I just need to know what's your answer. And in his head he's thinking like, he's like, please say Squirtle. Like he's like, I'll accept Charmander. I can live with Charmander, but I can't accept Bulbasaur. Don't say Bulbasaur. And the girl just goes like, what are you talking about? And then it just ends with her outside his house with the door closed.
God. Although I do want to wonder what I saw, like images of you and Benji going to like a TMNT thing. What was that? Where was
Wow.
that?
What else have you seen? While
Yeah, what else are you stalking my
I saw no. I just happened to see it on
private
Twitter.
live and talking about it on a live stream, Sarah?
Also, the fact that Rob Paulson retweeted you.
No, it's there's the Columbus Science Museum. It's called COSI, and they have like different events, and there was just a turtle themed one for like the next few months, which I was, because they had a Jim Henson exhibit where it followed everything Jim Henson did right up until his death of around 91, 92. I was hoping they would have one of the turtle movie suits.
Oh.
But they didn't. They mention it in like the last bit of the exhibit. They mentioned he worked on those. But so when they said, because that closed like 2 days before the turtle thing opened, and I was thinking, I was hoping it would be like a exhibit about the franchise, but it was more of like a kids indoor play area of like turtle themed things and like activities and shit. There was a trivia contest that this little girl in front of me didn't win everything, so I laughed at her and kicked her. Fucking, you don't fucking know what year the turtle cartoon came out. Get the fuck out of my science museum.
Did I ever tell you this was like a long time ago, like this was at Six Flags back when the Turtles
You
show
went to
was, like,
Six
was,
Flags
like,
without
being
me?
owned by four kids.
Six Flags is owned by 4 kids.
4 kids. Okay.
I remember they were having like a 4 kids like event like with different like with the current 4 kids shows. One of them being like the 2003 TMNT. They were having like a little contest thing where it's like you have to make the correct thing, you have to say the correct thing and you win something. I remember one of the questions was, what is the turtle's favorite food or something like this? I remember someone, I thought, no. It was what caused the turtles to mutate. Someone said pizza.
That's a fair assumption.
And
Isn't
then,
that
I mean,
pizza?
I said, I got the correct answer. I said ooze, and I won like a TMNT 2003 DVD with like a few episodes or something.
Oh, cool.
I should have it somewhere.
I want Nickelodeon through someone like Shout Factory to release that show, because it's 7 seasons long. If we're being kind, only the first 4 are any good, but it'd be nice to have that show. It went some weird limbo, because if you look at the official Turtle Facebook and Twitter accounts, they never show footage or like clips or artwork from the original series. Anytime they showcase the 80s Turtles, it's in like original artwork that they've had commissioned in the last, since they've owned the franchise, where the Turtles don't really look like the Turtles kind of thing. For the 4Kids show, they only ever show screen caps of episodes. They never have like clean production artwork. It's always like screenshots. And obviously for the shows they produce, they have both. But it's just,
Yeah.
I think it's a case of like they own the franchise, but I think the 80s show, there's still like weird legal like third parties involved with that.
It makes sense, I guess. So
I want to say because I think because Fred Wolf produced it, and that's like an element. And I know at one point before Nickelodeon bought the rights, Lionsgate had the home video rights, but I'm not sure when that right expires, because they've released the whole show already.
Yeah.
And so, like, there's nothing else you can do with it. So, I'm not sure if Nickelodeon are waiting for that to expire, or maybe they're waiting for another anniversary or something, because it's already past the 30th anniversary. So maybe they'll wait until 2022 and do like the 35th anniversary review. Because at that point, the preview, because I have it. They released all 10 seasons individually, and then they put it on like this turtle van with like actual wheels you can roll around.
Right.
It's kind of cool. Those sets aren't very good though. There's episodes are out of order. There certain things they would do, like for season 2, they crammed 13 episodes on one disc, and did so by just lowering the bitrate for all the episodes, and they look
I
terrible.
was gonna say on a DVD.
Yes.
Jesus. Alright.
So I would episodes are out of order and misplaced, and some of the extra features are okay. And they did this weird thing where for those box sets, except for season 1, for every other season, they had artwork commissioned, like original artwork of like the Turtles. But for some reason, for anyone who ever watched the 4Kids show, the 4Kids show was to distinguish the Turtles, because they all kind of looked roughly the same.
Yeah.
But they gave them different skin color. They were like different shades of green, and Donatello was slightly brownish color.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and the 80s Turtles were literally exactly the same, except for the color of their bandana and the initial on their belt buckle. So they're all the same shade of green. For some reason, on the Lionsgate releases, they had like original artwork commissioned of the Turtles, but they gave them their 4Kids color palette. So like Donnie was like slightly brownish, and Raphael was a dark green, and Michelangelo was a light green. It's just like, you're mixed. Like, I don't. What are you doing? And also, if I'm gonna get real fucking
That's like giving Sonic blue arms.
I'm gonna get real fucking super nerdy here. Or for the season 1 release, on the back it had opened on the back of the box. It was like 1. It written like 1, live by the code of the martial arts. 2, never fight unless someone else starts. I'm like, that's from the fucking 4Kids theme song. Like, what are you doing, Lionsgate?
I'm a grown man in my 30s.
I actually have that's my favorite shirt. It's the 80s Turtles like logo, but it says actually I'm in my 30s. I fucking love it.
Around the time you started talking about the 4Kids skin color, that just started playing.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
I know you've seen that great Twitter account where its Wikipedia title is like gonna be ready.
Yes.
That's my favorite Twitter account. Donald Trump impeachment speech.
See, I was a fan of that account, but then they started tweeting. I gave it like 5 seconds. I was like, I don't.
That's too much.
It was like one a day. I'd be fine with 1 or 2 a day, but they were like one every half an hour. Like, I don't need this many. I don't need this many.
That's too much of a good thing. Speaking of, that's enough Sonic 1.
Yeah.
But
Let's play some Contra. I think that's.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna try to see if I can find that DVD.
Oh sure.
a DVD.
See if Contra's 2-player, Chris, and if it is, we'll fucking kill some aliens.
I've never played a Contra. I would like to play a Contra. Hardcore. This is like the Contra, isn't it?
I want to say again. This was like a big like, holy shit, this is being re-released again. Then I assume this was probably put on the collection. Yeah.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Isn't like pretty much every game is on that collection? Although isn't there a one they've just released that looks pretty bad?
I was watching shit. Who did that? Giant Bomb did like an hour on it, and it looks fucking miserable. Like if I came across that for $2, I'd totally play it just for the meme. But it looks real rough.
Dude, I bought Alien Colonial Marines for $2. Well, for £2. One of these days, All Stars Gaming. One of these days.
I want to see that thing. Yeah. There's some shit going on with this title screen. I'll tell you.
I know, right?
Oh, there's characters. Who's this wolf? Oh, I'm locking him in.
Dude, that morphin effect is amazing.
That looks really cool.
That is really sweet.
That's like an Animorphs cover.
That's like what Altered Beast wished it looked like, you know?
This game came along. It's like, we're going to have a werewolf dude just to say fuck you to Altered Beast. Okay, so this guy, I imagine him voiced by Steve Bloom.
In just his Wolverine voice.
I want you to proceed to the area ASAP and restore order. Okay, I guess.
I love that he's given us the whitey eyebrows, you know, like,
Oh my god, look at my character portrait. Oh, I'm so cool.
Oh my god, look at here!
Okay, yeah, okay. I get it. Within 3 seconds, I understand everything I need to know
Yeah.
about this game.
10 elements. Oh, apparently Greg was playing a bit of this and it's going to be good.
Who?
Greg.
Oh, Greg. Okay, yeah, yeah,
Uncle Silver.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
I looked away for a second to read the chat. I died like 4 times.
yeah. That sounds right. That's why you never read chat. I'm slowly learning that while streaming. It's like, just don't read chat. Ever.
You gotta
Or
engage. You gotta
you'll die.
engage.
You'll die.
Oh, I got blue laser.
Woo! Laser! Sorry. Just kidding, I'm not. So, this seems pretty cool. Oh, I'm dead.
You dead?
Oh, I didn't know I died.
Can you
Yeah.
not? Can you get back into the game? Is that it?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's unforgiving.
I guess it was an arcade game.
Oh, was this an arcade game?
I mean, I guess. Anytime I play a game that's like, oh, you're dead in the first area, I assume it's an arcade game. Kind of wish it had
Jesus,
that,
that's hard, man.
Kind of wish this had that Sega Ages thing we were playing earlier, where you just endlessly feed in credits. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. No, I think this game was made specifically for the Mega Drive.
Ah, that's possible.
Yeah.
Select player.
I did.
Brownie?
Oh, Sheena.
Oh, I like this.
Shira. Where did I put my phone? Give me a second, boy.
Trust it. Yeah, it's on there.
Okay.
Oh, look at me. I didn't know I'd be that small. I think next time one of this contract collection goes down on sale like $10, I might
Same.
might
I think
might
yeah. I
hop on
think
that Castlevania.
same. What's in the arcade collection? Because what those the 3 that they put out at once was like Contra, Castlevania, and Arcade.
Yeah, it was like Twin Bee, Gradius, and some other games I don't remember.
Nah, I'm good. I'll just look at Contra.
Yeah,
Castlevania.
that's kind of my take on it. I'm glad that's out there for people who like those games, though.
Yeah, I am all for. You know, it's just like, you know, with Smash characters. I never get mad. Like if somebody wants it, that's awesome. You know.
I don't know shit about Terry Bogard, but I'm glad he's in.
It's like at this point, I think people who genuinely get mad about X character not being in Smash is like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
There's 70 fucking characters in this fucking game, alright? Shut up.
I've been waiting for a custom robot character since I was like 8. I'm good. I'm not complaining. You'll be fine. I'm never getting what I want.
Oh, 357, thank you for hosting us. Meander1973 said, Japanese version of the game with 3 hit bar health. Unlimited continues. What the?
We should have swapped this to JP, apparently.
So, yeah, does that work if we switch to that?
Yeah, you get the Japanese versions of the games.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
I don't know if you get the exclusive games.
No, I don't. I think those are legit exclusive to the Japanese thing.
Because the Japanese...
Okay, I found it. I found the DVD I won online.
Okay, it wasn't like we was...
it was
Sarah!
sorry.
Sorry, like we were having a conversation there, girl. Like, we'll let Chris finish what he was saying, then we'll listen to you. But you gotta, you know, that's... Chris was saying something. You saying, man?
Mhm.
I say the Japanese Mega Drive Mini has the predecessor to that one Sega game we played earlier.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say.
I also want to say, I think on the Japanese Mini, there's like a game which has 15 games included.
That's
so you
that
get
one.
a lot more value for money.
Yeah, that was that one for
Oh,
sure.
okay, Sarah, you were saying?
I found the DVD. I know what DVD I won now.
Oh, nice. What was it?
It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Ways of the Warrior Worlds Collide.
Did they cross over with Mega Man?
No, it has like Raphael on the cover with Shredder and April.
Okay, well, what episodes are on there? Oh, cool. If you press A, Chris, you can bounce between weapons.
Oh, I think I like what I got. I don't know what this is. Oh, I got a jump rope.
Yeah, come over here.
Oh no.
Do we jump? Oh, we jump on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Jump around.
Okay, I found it. It has the Worlds Collide 3 parts, Touch and Go, and New Blood. It's from season 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not. I most of my knowledge of 4Kids is seasons 1 and 2. I've seen a bit. That's also why I wanna I'd like them to release it just so I could watch the whole series. 'Cause I think I know it's on YouTube, but the qualities aren't very good.
Somebody's inside that thing.
Although the unaired season 5, the Ninja Tribunal, ends in what might be the. One second. That gave me the option to come back, and then it went away before I could select.
I bet that's reserving a spot. So
Oh, maybe.
To speak. And if I beat this boss, which I didn't.
Okay,
maybe I come
whatever.
back.
So, Chris, should we go to the Japanese version, maybe? Maybe see if we
See
can.
what's up with that. Yeah.
So yeah, the Ninja Tribunal ends. This is for anyone who ever watched Turtles Forever, and there's multiple jokes about how the '80s Turtles universe is fucking weird, and how the 4Kids version makes fun of it for that. Yet the '80s Turtles never turned into dragons to fight Shredder, which the 4Kids Turtles did.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes, in what was meant to be the last episode of that series, when they defeated Shredder, Shredder took. Okay, I'll be up in a second. I'll be up in a second, buddy. It's a thing where Shredder turns into a dragon, a big dragon, and then all the turtles turn into a dragon, and they beat them up as dragons.
Oh.
And I'm like, you don't really get the right to make fun of the 80s show now ever for doing that, because that's a really, really fucking stupid thing to do.
Yeah, that's not good.
Chris, see if you can get that working. I'm gonna go say goodbye to my boy. Be back in a second, everyone. Bobby, you still a piece of shit.
Okay, I'm glad I had the resistance to scream because oh my god, I just checked Twitter and then someone's following me.
Well, you should call the cops.
No, I mean, ever heard the game Deadly Premonition?
I've heard tale of that video game.
Well, the guy behind it is now following me.
Hidetaka Swery's following you?
Yes.
I'm gonna follow him and see if I can follow back. I want the
I
clout.
was not expecting this.
I'm taking the clout. Did you follow him first, or was he just like?
I
today's the
followed
day?
him first. I'm gonna post this in General Hill.
I forgot that I named that General Hill.
Oh my.
That was good thinking on my part. Dynamite Heady. This looks like Contra. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Man, I can read Japanese. Bobby, did you know I can read
Well,
Japanese?
there's a defect
Very
right there.
impressive.
Why does it say Mega Drive?
Who is this stranger?
It's a funny joke.
Who is this stranger? Who is in here?
The name's Smash Mania. I'm here to kick gum and chew.
My god, is Smash Mania joining the Game Explained stream?
I don't think that's true.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Combs. Hello, Smash Mania, and welcome to the
Jonathan
stream.
Comathan.
Jonathan Comathan. That is I. You have any questions for Game Explain?
Oh.
Me either.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned to Game Explain for more. Bobby, why are you upset at Zelda? Is he not awake yet?
He's still not waking up, damn it.
Zelda, wake up! It's been 26 years! So I just realized I can't play this game on 2-player unless Garrett's here. So I'm gonna exit out of this before Bobby thinks he can play. You gotta wake up.
Shit, you did.
You gotta wake up Zelda. Get back to that.
Fine.
I'll play the Japanese Earthworm Jim. I'm not scared. I'll do it. I bet he's really cool in Japan. Oh, look at him. He just dabbed. Oh, he lost his pants. Almost saw his Earthworm Jim.
I get it.
You know, Earthworm Jim is just a charming character. Too bad his creator is kind of
Yeah.
He's really ugly. I don't like that. Who are you?
I'm gonna probably fall asleep.
I'm even faster.
So I want to stay there now. Are you
Okay.
staying the night or are you taking off?
I'm getting out of here at some point.
Well, it was good to see you
How
for a
was-
second.
How was your camping trip?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, we went hiking like
Oh, that sounds too much work.
probably like 15 miles, all in all.
That's
Oh,
way
God.
too much.
And a lot of it was like really uphill. There was a lot of black bears out. We didn't see any though. But other people did, like 6 people.
Maybe they're just trying to scare you.
No, we were like, apparently they're not that dangerous. Like as long as you don't, run from them or something.
As long as you run directly toward them, I think that's usually what you gotta do.
Yeah. Alright, well I'll let you guys get back to the stream.
Okay,
Have a safe drive back.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, look out for those bears. Bobby, I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later.
She's like, oh, see you later, Bobby, whatever. You're still in my sight, I guess. I don't understand Earthworm Jim. Have you played this?
I have never played any Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at this like, this exists. Making a new one for that Amiga.
Yeah. I want to say the Super NES version of Maui Mallard was made by the same development team as Earthworm Jim.
That checks out.
You can actually tell by the animations and stuff.
Yeah. Does he have the Rayman footer? No, he doesn't.
Oh man, I love the dithering in the background. Such a smooth. It's so distracting how pixelated the background is with the lighting.
Yeah, it's not excellent, I will say, for sure. Oh. So that's Earthworm Jim, everybody.
It's a game.
I want to see how many of the 42 games I can get through before Gareth comes back. There's Puyo Puyo on this thing? Shit.
Shit, yeah. Have you ever played Puyo Puyo Tetris?
Play the awful version of Virtua Fighter.
That's what I need to get back from Gareth. Because 2 trips ago I was going to get my copy back. I even brought my case out to bring it back with me. And then forgot.
Why did they put that on there?
Oh, look at the fish guy. This isn't the fish guy, he's the next character. Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum.
like how one of the characters in this franchise is literally just called Satan.
Oh yeah.
Lucifer.
Hey, look, it's Sister Sonic. Oh wait, that's Papa Mel. Never mind. This is Mean Bean Machine.
I don't
For a
know.
minute, I thought this was Papa Mel, and then I remembered that's a Sega CD game. So I guess it doesn't count.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
So who's ready for the new Pokemon animes?
I haven't seen. Did they release? Or they released artwork on it, didn't they? Or something?
Yep.
For what?
We're getting all My Hero Academia up on this bitch.
I love
I
macadamia nuts.
understood 3 words in that sentence.
I mean, the new character's being voiced by Deku, and the composer is from My Hero Academia.
Stefan, fuck you. He's not listening. He just posted something in the Patreon
No way.
Discord. Fuck you, Stefan.
I'm here to
I
talk.
blame
I'm
you
not
even
gonna
though
join.
you're not here.
I'm Stefan. Haha. What's that noise?
Oh yeah, was it a thing where if the game wasn't released in that region, they would just use the old artwork, which is why Earthworm Jim is just the American Earthworm Jim.
I think so, yeah. Which, fair.
What time do you have to be heading off, Chris?
What time is it? Oh,
It's almost 9.
o'clock. Probably soonish.
I'm gonna run for this for like 10 minutes and call it a day.
Sure.
10 minutes.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
do
think
some.
we're gonna get a Sega CD Mini?
Definitely
I
not.
doubt it because there's not enough games to fucking justify
All
that.
5.
I
All
like
5
it.
of them.
Go to
All right, 32X Mini.
All 3 of them.
Although I do wonder, I always wonder how these work because I know there are some like games that are CD 32X games. How does that work? Because once a cartridge, the other's a disc.
They use was the
I think
graphics of the 32X and the CD of the CD.
How many, like, I forget how many CD32X games came out.
Yeah. Think about it.
Not a lot. No, seriously, you could probably do, if you want to do anything like that for your best value for money, Sega would probably do a CD 32X combined thing. Because there probably isn't enough games for either of them to justify a solo, unless it was real cheap with like 10 games on it. So they could probably do a mixture of both, but even still, there'd only be about 20 games.
Knuckles Chaotix.
And Knuckles Chaotix is not even a good game, so yeah.
I looked it up. There are only 6 CD.
Yeah. One of them was Night Trap.
Is that any Chris? I forget. Did you play Night Trap?
I want to get that re-release eventually. I've never played it.
Play the new version because like that one's far.
Did they use the original like video files, or was it like refilmed?
Oh no, they use the original, though it's like a higher quality version.
So I'm looking at canceled 32X games. One of them's called Ratchet and Bolt.
Ratchet and Clank prequel, baby.
No, and the other was called Virtua Hamster,
Fuck yes.
and then the other was Sega Sonic the Hedgehog.
They call me Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. I keep on running around. This building's falling down.
Stop singing that cursed song.
No.
No,
Yeah, you know my dad chops, sir.
Yeah, Dad. You're my dad.
You're not my
Yes!
dad. You're not my dad, Uncle Sarah.
Hey, Carlton. You see that
Is
man
that
over
how
there?
that works?
Yeah. I think he's my father. We gotta arrest you.
Daddy,
Man, I want to watch some Fresh Prince now.
So good.
Fresh Prince, not Fresh Prince.
Yeah, it's a YouTube poop.
he's God.
Oh my God, he's God.
Hallelujah.
Who are you? I'm the dude.
I'm the dude. No, I meant what I was saying. I think I'm having a heart attack.
Colton Banks. EBEBMEBBAEE. No E.
Alright, I want to ask a question. What do you think is more likely to happen? Knuckles Chaotix getting a re-release or Sonic 3 and Knuckles getting a re-release?
Knuckles Chaotix.
I hate.
I
how
say
that's
neither.
A challenging question.
That's the actual answer. It's neither.
Chris, you stole both the power-ups when we defeated that boss.
Do you want the bad one?
You can't take it. I don't think you can even drop him.
I was gonna give you the bad one.
Listen, Knuckles Chaotix is a cross between a Daikike video and Chicken
Bloop.
Winnigish.
Chicken and Whittaker.
Okay, I just want to answer Ventus Hero. You do know Sonic the Fires did get re-released on the 360 and PS3.
Yes, it added playable Metal Sonic,
Honey.
Eggman, and Honey the Cat.
That's the one we played together the first time we hung out. At
I have that on my PS3.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, isn't that the version we used for the LP?
Pretty sure.
And I think we did like 3 different All Stars gaming back in season 1, where things were just. I wish we could go back and when we started All Stars gaming, do it in the format we have now.
No, you
As-
Ventus Hero.
That's fine. I was talking. That's fine.
Sorry, I would say Ventus Hero. I think you should have said Sonic R getting a re-release. 'Cause the only way to play that is on the Saturn, the PC, and the Gems Collection.
The Gems Collection is a real. So that kind of.
I am surprised that after they did Sonic the Fighters that they didn't redo
Game over.
Because it's
Game
perfect.
over. Yeah.
Game over, yeah.
Who's the dude? Who's the dude? My name's Ray.
I'm
just here.
Fang.
Are
We
back
at
where
the
were?
start. Oh, we after the. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
My God, it's the way to play this game.
I know, and there's also unlimited continues.
This must have been one of the reasons why people were upset when those collections didn't launch with all the other versions.
Oh yeah, I forget. This been updated because I think Konami come out and say they're gonna patch it with those different versions.
Yeah, they got patched already.
Oh, I have cool. Okay. So how much are they? People in the chat and
20.
To the 20 right now.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
Okay.
because they were half off a few weeks ago.
But they, you know what? 8 games per collection.
6 to 8, somewhere in that range.
No, it's 8. If you don't count other versions, it's 8 for Castlevania, 10 for.
For 10 for Contra?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, actually, no, wait. I think for some reason they count the American and Japanese versions of Contra NES as separate games, so it's technically.
Eh.
But still, that's good. For $20, man. That's I'll wait till it goes down. Let me get one of these there. You get that. You get that one.
How considerate.
More considering you. Yeah, I'll wait until they go down in price. I'll get them both.
I was kind of holding out because I figured they'd do like a limited run physical thing eventually. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it does.
Oh,
sound
you
better
can
not
you
digitally.
can fucking crawl on these.
Yeah, bro.
I've been jumping to fucking get to the end. God, I hate my life.
Fucking noob.
Sega Sonic the Hedgehog re-release. They try. I want to say for either
Gems?
Mega Collection or Gems, they tried it, but they could not get the emulation to work properly because it used a rollerball. So most likely never.
This is why we need Taxman.
Yeah, like I'm sure he at this point he doesn't want to just be the Sonic guy. But dude, if I was Sega, I would just give him $1 million.
I would $1 million and say, teach
We're
someone
really
how to use your
Snapchat.
shit, and then just.
No,
say,
Yeah, I
Taxman
would-
should just
I
run.
would-
Should just run Sonic Team.
So I would give Taxman $1 million just to be like set up like create a team and just for every Game Gear game for pretty much I would go up to Game Gear, Mega Drive, and fuck it we'll do
Early 3D.
we'll do Chaotix, and
Just,
and the GBA games if they're able to or on fighters like you don't have to do it on the level of like adding insane shit the way that like Sonic 1 and 2 and CD were, especially for the Game Gear game. Just get them like widescreen 60 frames. I would welcome just that,
I'd pay 60 for that.
I would
Just, like,
put
does that thing that
put all
everyone-
of those games. Do like all of the Game Gear games, the advanced games, all that shit. Fucking all on like a disc. $60 easily. I fucking pay that shit. I mean, most of those games are terrible, but I think just for like preservation purposes, that'd be the best way to do it. But
Easy access.
yes, but
Just
I don't think
Would
Sega
you?
will.
Oh, sorry. I mean, would you think can Taxman fix Labyrinth?
Nope.
Okay.
That's
Unless
it.
he makes
That's
it
the answer.
Yeah, but the thing with Labyrinth is unless he oh gee, what the
Oh.
fuck? Unless he did it in a way where he altered the core concept of the game, no, you can't really fix it. You could maybe make it a bit better to play, but
Battle
He just does the thing that everyone in 2012 did. Just like takes the Smash Brothers Brawl model and puts in like the Unreal Engine 4. Like
And someone would be like, Sega should hire this man.
I fixed the game to make it less ugh. Hire me, Nintendo.
it's a fucking fast running robot. What the
What the
fuck?
fuck was that?
He just chased you and threw a nuke at you.
Alright, Duro. I support.
10 Elements. About the 3D Blast preservation. I think we need more re-releases of the Saturn because every re-release I see is just a Genesis version.
Because it has the best soundtrack, that's all you need.
Oh.
But Saturn has the other good stuff.
Okay, I'm blocking you from this call. Let's have a look.
Sounds
Okay,
like a
besides
fort.
music.
Success.
Okay.
Yep, move it from...
Oops.
I can post that
She
fucking image.
No.
Well, Chris, so because this has a limited continues, how far do you want to go on? Do you call it a day?
I'm good when you're good.
Okay, it's fucking...
Wait, Banger Ray?
Yeah.
It's Sanic.
When we both game over. Oh yeah, I guess it is. They are
I'm
Sonic
surprised we
characters.
weren't the first ones to
I
say
know,
that.
fucking hell. Because you know why? Because I always think of him as Knack, because that's his real fucking name.
I just enjoy this video.
What
game so much.
isn't?
Yes, it is. The Japanese call him Knack the Weasel. Fuck you. They invented him. Fuck you.
I killed that guy and then got hit by the noob.
What about Jet the Sniper, one of his planned American
Crazy
names?
Everyone. He's the Joker.
Do you guys think Sonic Jams should get a re-release?
I'd like it too,
Thinking
but
calm.
No, not that one.
Yes, that one.
No.
I would. I because Sonic Jam is still the best compilation because they put there's so much like the sound test, the video view. It had a like written history of the franchise. Yeah, Sonic Jam is a really good compilation. I still think that and Kirby's Dream Collection for the Wii probably the two best, like representing a history at like a franchise at that time, around real good.
You know what would be nice? I know it's probably not going to happen, but
No, that, dude.
can Sega make a part 2 of that Man of the Year short?
I remember, like,
Come on.
it's one of the things I used to read online that there was a part 2. They just didn't release it. I'm like, that's probably bullshit. But yeah, we need a part 2 of Man of the Year. Just level
Well,
over
I'd
here,
say, like,
Jesus Christ.
Battletoads.
I'd say that.
Oh, fuck.
The name comes,
Shit.
the name comes
What the
easy.
fuck? Chicken
PS1
walkers!
is pretty good.
Gareth, was Contra good this whole time and we just didn't know?
Well, Contra's kind of like Castlevania, one of those franchises you always hear about, but I just never, played it. What the fuck?
Oh man,
Jesus Christ!
I died at the best part.
I have 1 hit point left.
If you die in the Contra, you
you're
die in the
freaky.
real.
He wants to join the Jersey Shore. Get freaky, get wild.
He can have better goals.
10 Elements. Man of the Year was actually TMS Entertainment.
He also animated Sonic X, so take with that with a grain of salt.
It stood for too much.
Okay, I think that's it, boys and girls. I think we're gonna call it an end to our stream because Chris has to drive home now, and
Hot
it's like a
take.
7-hour drive.
This Genesis Mini seems pretty good.
Please set my
Yep, and
language
it's
back
the
to English.
Genesis and not the Mega Drive Mini.
Okay, yes. Okay,
This Mega Drive
yes.
Mini seems pretty good.
We'll just kick her out again. Thank you for joining, everyone.
I swear
we
you
will
guys better
do-
stop coming there.
We will do another stream. I'm not sure. We may be not until after I get back from Japan, or maybe Stefan or Chris can stream on here in my absence.
Who?
Yeah, but Chris won't do it. He's too busy streaming on his own channel.
Banjo-Kazooie,
He's
baby!
too big for FTCR, even though we made him.
And they're still big.
Big head baby.
Baby.
Wait, you're going to Japan?
Yeah.
Japan!
Get some good stuff.
No, you're my dad. Shut up.